Without music, life would be a mistake. This quote by German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche highlights how essential music is to life and living, but he subtly argues that human life may still be functional without music, however excruciatingly banal and boring such an experience may be. I am of the opinion that life itself is an extension of the infinite symphony of existence. In music, we have elements like tone, rhythm, melody, and harmony. But all of this only exists because human life persisted long enough for this concept to be defined. In nature and in the cosmos, we have seen an abundance of sound and rhythmic patterns that ripple through space and time, from acoustic signals coming from Saturn to lunar cycles, from wind whistling through the trees to the push and pull of tides. Music and rhythm are nature's own native tongue. And even as more complex life evolved, we see rhythm hidden in the structures that sustain it, such as breathing, heartbeats, and circulation. Even humans are rhythmic beings before they are rational ones. When the sun rises, we get up to face the day and lie down at night to rest when it goes down. Our female counterparts experience monthly hormonal cycles that influence so much of their life and physiology. We walk, putting one foot in front of the other so easily as if it were woven into our DNA, which is actually the case. Think for 1 second about how possible it is to seamlessly maintain balance and coordination when we walk, when we run, dance, and play sports. When you learn to master your internal rhythm, you are just one step closer to mastering yourself. And I think that's why good physical activity is a great way to connect with the rhythm and motion that dwells inside of you. As we started to build societies, rhythm was central to our coexistence as a species. In the present day, we create work and school schedules, we organize religious gatherings and ceremonies, and people plan dates, social events, and gatherings. This effortless synchronization shows how deeply we obey rhythmic laws in order to maintain social cohesion. Even in our quest for beauty and transcendental experiences, we have implored upon the god rhythm to guide us. From the beautiful sonnets of William Shakespeare to the breathtaking works of Ludwig van Beethoven, rhythm has fueled passion as well as become a product of it. We have gone above and beyond and invented all forms of musical time signatures and poetic meters just to expand our understanding of rhythm. Sometimes I wonder if we truly understand how deeply meaningful rhythm is to us. In language, we have patterns that guide our articulation. In cinema and film, each character and event adds a pulse to the growing climax of the story, some much stronger than others. In fact, rhythm is ubiquitous. Moving on to a man's personal life. A man's life moves with rhythm of expansion and retreat. Periods of ambition, risk, and striving, followed by moments of withdrawal, reflection, and rebuilding. Across cultures and myths, this pattern appears again and again. The hero ventures outwards, confronts chaos, then returns transformed, rests from his journey, and ventures on another. The mythologist Joseph Campbell described this cycle as the hero's journey, one of departure, trial, and return. It's the reason why people love Ragnar Lothbrok over Jon Snow from Game of Thrones and Vikings. Even biology reflects this freedom, because effort cannot be constant, and strength is built when you alternate between stress, relief, and recovery. When a man ignores this rhythm and pushes endlessly forward without rest, he burns himself out. When he withdraws for too long, he stagnates. But when he learns the cadence of ambition and reflection, he begins to move with the deeper rhythm of life itself. It's why they say a moving man always meets his luck. I know sometimes it feels as though modern society has created obstacles that disrupt our natural rhythm. We work constantly just to keep up with bills. Our phones and devices buzz endlessly, pulling our attention away from reality and from real, genuine human connection. The lack of movement and physical inactivity has led to a myriad of chronic illnesses. Drugs and substances alter our hormonal balance, and artificial light floods our nights and confuses our sleep patterns. It's almost as though modern life has been designed just to keep us going without pause. And it becomes easy to forget that our bodies and minds were never designed for constant noise and endless motion. We were built for cycles, for effort and rest, for silence and sound, for darkness and light. Well, I guess maybe modern man has been tasked with one of many responsibilities, and that is to rediscover and to redefine the rhythm of life. Because the man who learns to live in the rhythm with his life, he might feel out of place sometimes, but he will never be truly out of place.